talk of how the Wall Street fared. Kanishka, Wall Street, very flat moves coming in, except for Nasdaq. The tech-heavy Nasdaq that has been doing pretty well, and yet again, we saw a bull run coming in on Nasdaq, and whereas the S&P and the Dow Jones were pretty
they were largely flat, but yet, as against our Indian markets, we have seen a good day coming in for the US markets. Now, the stocks did end higher overnight with the S&P 500 that actually closed above that 6,500 mark for the first time. That's up about 0.3%. The Nasdaq, as you said, gained about 0.5%, whereas the Dow, that hit a record close of 45,636. That's up 0.2%. Now, what drove this? Better than expected Nvidia earnings. They boosted the confidence in AI trade, lifting chip stocks higher despite some caution on its data center outlook when it comes to Nvidia. Now, with all these three major indices at near or, their record highs, the gains for this month have been solid. That is, in August, the 30-stock Dow is up about 0.01% week to date, but it has logged a 3.4% advance in just the month of August. The S&P 500 that has also rallied about 0.5% increase this week and is up about 2.6% so far this month. Tech-heavy Nasdaq that has also added about 1% this week, which has helped boost August gains to nearly 3%. Now, looking ahead, investors are watching out for the US PCE inflation data that's due tonight, which will guide expectations on the Fed's policy path. So that's about the US markets. Largely a very good day coming in for the US markets, and the inflation data is what we're watching out for later today.
Alright, so that's what you need to keep on your radar, and that's how the US market fared. But let's take stock of how the oil prices are moving. Oil prices settled higher on Thursday, bouncing off the early losses after White House and US President Donald Trump were not happy when he learned that Russia had attacked Ukraine with missiles and drones overnight. Brent crude futures rose 57 cents or 0.8% to close in at $68.62 a barrel, whereas the WTI futures gained almost 45 cents or 0.7% to settle in at $64.6 a barrel. Now, Russia hit Ukraine with deadly missiles and drone strikes early on Thursday, killing at least 21 people in Kyiv city. That is what the number is coming in. But the Ukrainian military said it has used drones to hit 2 Russian oil refineries overnight. On the back of that, we do see a jump up coming in the oil prices. So that's how the crude is moving.
Absolutely.